Cassie here with the Solon Public Library Digital Storytime. This is our last story time for May, if you can believe it. We're going to be talking about clothes today, but first we need to sing our welcome song, and we need to get our clapping hands ready. So we're going to wiggle our fingers and shake our hands and rub them together really fast, really fast, really fast, and put them on our knees. Okay, you can sing along if you remember the words. If you want to read a book, clap your hands. If you want to read a book, clap your hands. If you want to read a book, have a seat and take a look. If you want to read a book, clap your hands. What do we do after we clap our hands? That's right, we stomp our feet. If you want to read a book, stomp your feet. If you want to read a book, stomp your feet. If you want to read a book, have a seat and take a look. If you want to read a book, stomp your feet. What comes next? That's right, we twirl around. If you want to read a book, twirl around. If you want to read a book, twirl around. If you want to read a book, have a seat and take a look. If you want to read a book, twirl around. Okay, for our last verse, we're going to be as quiet as we can. And we're going to whisper, hooray. If you want to read a book, whisper hooray, hooray. If you want to read a book, whisper hooray, hooray. If you want to read a book, have a seat and take a look. If you want to read a book, whisper hooray, hooray. Hey, this is our last time we're going to sing our They're a Part of Me song. So remember, we have our hands, they go clap, 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 and our lips go, and our arms go bend, 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 and our feet go tap, tap, tap. Here we go. I can make my hands go clap, 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 clap. I can make my hands go clap, 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 'cause they're a part of me. I can make my lips go. I can make my lips go, 'cause they're a part of me. I can make my arms go bend, 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 bend. I can make my arms go bend, 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 'cause they're a part of me. I can make my feet go tap, 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 tap. I can make my feet go tap, 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 'cause they're a part of me. Yay! Today we're going to talk about our clothes and how we wear different kinds of clothes to do different kinds of activities. So here on my board, I have 6 different kinds of shoes. And each of these different kinds of shoes are worn for special activities. So let's go through what we have. So right here, we have some running shoes or some exercise shoes. So these are the kinds of shoes that we would wear if we were going to run around outside or we were going to do different kinds of outside activities. Let's see. Ooh, do you know what these are? That's right, those are ice skating shoes. So, what do you think you would do if you were wearing ice skates? That's right, you would wear them if you were going ice skating. It would be pretty hard to run around outside in ice skates, don't you think? And it would also be pretty hard to go ice skating if you were wearing running shoes, right? So each shoe is for a special activity. Let's see, do you know what these are? You see the special little thing on the bottom? These are called tap shoes. And these shoes are worn by tap dancers for dancing, tap dancing. And when the shoe hits the floor, it makes a tap sound. And so these are the kinds of shoes you would wear if you were a tap dancer. Let's see, what about these shoes? Yeah, those are rain boots, or some people call them galoshes. And when do you think you would wear rain boots? Yeah, when it's raining outside or when it's wet. What about these shoes? Do you know what these are called? Yeah, cowboy boots. What are some activities that would be easier to do if you were wearing cowboy boots? Let's see, maybe riding a horse, or maybe working on a farm, right? These boots would protect your feet, and even if they got all muddy, the mud wouldn't get inside your shoes because the boots go up high. What about these shoes? Yeah, those are bunny slippers. What activities would you do when you're wearing slippers? Maybe you are at home, maybe you're eating breakfast or watching TV, but you're inside your house. Maybe you're reading a book. These bunny slippers are perfect for keeping your feet warm when you are inside. Do you think these bunny slippers would be good to wear if you were riding a horse? Probably not. So each of these shoes helps us do a special activity. We're going to read about some more different kinds of shoes and the people who wear them in our first book, Whose Shoes? A Shoe for Every Job, written by Stephen R. Swinburne. Most people wear shoes, but some people don't. The first shoes you ever wore were soft and very small. If you have a little brother or sister, you can see how tiny their feet are compared to your feet. Maybe your parents even have some of your baby shoes from when you were a baby, and you can take a look at them and see how small they are compared to your feet now. If it's cold outside, you wear boots. If it's hot, you wear flip-flops. Your favorite shoes might be blue or silver. People wear different shoes for different jobs. Can you tell whose shoes go with what job? Okay, whose shoes are these? What do you think? That's right, it's a ballerina. That's another kind of dancer. We talked about tap shoes for tap dancers, and these are ballet shoes for ballet dancers. Okay, whose shoes are these? That's right, these are farmer shoes. These look kind of like our rain galoshes from before, but these are special extra heavy-duty shoes that farmers wear to protect their feet and so they don't get all muddy. When I went on a trip to Ecuador one time, we wore boots just like this to explore the Amazon rainforest because it was very wet. And we even had to walk through a river. And so we needed good waterproof tall boots to protect our feet from getting wet. Okay, whose shoes are these? That's right, it's a firefighter. Did you guess that? These are extra heavy duty boots, and they go underneath their big heavy pants that help protect them along with their heavy coat. You wouldn't want to wear those boots normally. I bet they're really heavy. Okay, whose shoes are these? That's right. These belong to someone in the military. These belong to an Army National Guard soldier. So these are a different kind of boot. You can see that they're shorter and they have laces. And look, she's wearing them with her uniform. They're part of the National Guard uniform. Whose shoes are these? That's right, they belong to a soccer player. Do you play soccer, or do you have someone in your family who plays soccer? Yeah, these shoes are called cleats. And lots of different sports wear cleats, like football cleats or baseball cleats. But these ones are for soccer. Ooh, whose shoes are these? Do you have a guess? These belong to a construction worker. There was a clue in that picture. You could see that he was standing on a big machine. And yeah, so boots to protect his feet, to keep them safe and warm while he's out in the machine working on construction. Whose shoes are these? That's right, these belong to a post office worker. Postal workers need comfy shoes because they are on their feet all day walking from house to house delivering our mail. And you can see she has a special uniform that goes with her shoes too. She has the blue pants and the blue shirt with her little logo on it for the USPS so that you know she's a postal worker. Okay. Whose shoes are these? This one's tricky. I don't know if you're going to know. These shoes belong to a chef. These are called clogs. And just like the postal worker, they have to be comfy shoes because chefs are standing up all day while they're making food. But they don't need to be tall like the firefighter boots or the farmer's boots because chefs are inside, so they don't have to worry about mud and things getting into their shoes. Okay, this is a fun one. Do you know whose shoes these are? That's right, they belong to a clown. They are big and pink and so fun. Look at this clown with the fun hat that they're wearing and the balloon flowers that they're holding. That would be a fun job. Sometimes at the end of the day, it's hard to get out of your shoes. But no matter what kind of shoes you wear, it feels good to take them off. Whose shoes will you wear one day? What do you think? We have some friends here wearing cowboy boots or construction boots or fancy shoes for work. Ooh, or comfy shoes to be a doctor. They have to stand all day too. Did you know that there were so many different kinds of shoes? There are. That's pretty cool. So in addition to special shoes for different activities, there's also special clothes that we should wear sometimes too. So we're going to sing a song called I'm Going to Wear My Sweater. And we're going to get ready to go outside when it's raining and a little cold. So we want to make sure that we're wearing the right clothes so that we can enjoy ourselves on our walk when it's rainy and cold outside. Are you ready? Here we go. I'm going to wear my sweater, my sweater, my sweater. I'm going to wear my sweater when I go out today. Okay, let's see if it's cold outside. What else do we need to wear if we're going to go outside? How about some long pants? I know we have some friends who like to wear shorts all the time, but when it's cold, you want to wear pants so that your legs don't get too cold and you can enjoy your time while you're outside. So we're going to wear long pants. I'm going to wear long pants, long pants, long pants. I'm going to wear long pants when I go out today. Okay, so now we are at the shoes. What are the special shoes that we would wear if we want to go outside and it is raining? That's right, our rain boots or our galoshes. I like that word for them, but we're going to say rain boots in the song. Here we go. I'm going to wear my rain boots, my rain boots, my rain boots. I'm going to wear my rain boots when I go out today. Okay, so we have our sweater, and we have our pants, and we have our boots. What else should we put on over top of our sweater so that our sweater doesn't get wet? What is that called? Maybe a jacket. It could be a rain jacket or another kind of jacket. We'll just put it right there. I'm going to wear my jacket, my jacket, my jacket. I'm going to wear my jacket when I go out today. Okay, we have our very last thing that we're going to bring with us on our rainy walk. And this isn't something that you wear so much as something that you carry, and you maybe open it up and it protects you from the rain. What is that called? An umbrella. That's right. We're going to add this to our outfit today. I'm going to bring my umbrella. I'm going to bring my umbrella, umbrella, umbrella. I'm going to bring my umbrella when I go out today. Okay, what do you think? Are we all ready for our trip outside? We have our warm sweater and our long pants and our rain boots and our rain jacket and our umbrella. I think we're ready to go. Great job. Before we read our last book, we're going to sing one of my very favorite Storytime songs, which is called The Hat Song. Hats are something that we wear a lot for different things. Sometimes we wear party hats, or we wear baseball caps, or we wear sun hats, or cowboy hats. There's all kinds of different hats that we can wear. And today we're going to sing the hat song, and the hat that we're wearing is a silly hat. Now, if you have a hat at home, you can pause the video and go grab your hat, and you can wear it, and you can move it around with our song. If you don't have a hat, you can do what I'm going to do, and you can just make a hat with your hands. Okay, here we go. We're going to start with our hat on our head, because that's where hats go. On my head, I wear my hat. It is such a silly hat that my head wiggle waggles to and fro. Where else can my silly hat go? Where else should we wear our hat? How about on our shoulder? Look here, I have my little hat on my shoulder. On my shoulder, I wear my hat. It is such a silly hat that my shoulder wiggle waggles to and fro. Where else should my silly hat go? What about on our knee? On my knee, I wear my hat. It is such a silly hat that my knee wiggle waggles to and fro. Where else should my silly hat go? Let's see. What about on our nose? Can you put your hat on your nose? On my nose, I wear my hat. It is such a silly hat that my nose wiggle waggles to and fro. Where else should my silly hat go? All right, let's do one more. Let's put our hat on our hands. Are you ready? So here I've got my little hat. My hat is my hands. Here we go. On my hands I wear my hat. It is such a quiet hat that my hands don't wiggle, they just go clap. Then I fold them in my lap. Yay! Great job! For our last book today, we're going to read This Is Not My Hat by John Clausen. This is not my hat. Whose hat is it? This hat is not mine. I just stole it. You know what stealing is? That's when you take something that doesn't belong to you. Uh-oh, this fish is in trouble. I stole it from a big fish. Uh-oh, he was asleep when I did it. Sure enough. And he probably won't wake up for a long time. But it looks like he did just wake up. Uh-oh. And even if he does wake up, he probably won't notice that it's gone. I think he noticed. And even if he does notice that it's gone, he probably won't know it was me who took it. Uh-oh, looks like he knows something. And even if he does guess it was me, he won't know where I'm going. Uh-oh, the big fish is taken off. Do you think he's going to find the little fish who stole his hat? Let's find out. But I will tell you where I'm going. I am going where the plants grow big and tall and close together. It is very hard to see in there. Nobody will ever find me. There is someone who has seen me. Look, it's the little crab. But he said he won't tell anyone which way I went. So I am not worried about that. Uh-oh, what did the crab do? He told the big fish where the little fish went. It wasn't a very good plan. I know it's wrong to steal a hat. I know it does not belong to me, but I am going to keep it. It was too small for him anyway. It fits me just right. And look, I made it! Where the plants are big and tall and close together. I knew I was going to make it. Oh, look, and he swam in there, but who saw him swim in? The big fish saw him swim in. Uh-oh. Nobody will ever find me. Oh, look, the big fish swam in there too. Uh-oh. Do you see them? I don't see them. Who swam out? Just the big fish. And what is he wearing on his head? The hat. I think he found the little fish who stole his hat. Do you think maybe he ate the little fish who stole his hat? Maybe. Or maybe he just asked the little fish to give it back. Or maybe he stole it back and then swam away. I don't know. But he did get his hat back. Is it kind of a silly hat? Look how small it is on his head. It is a very small hat. The end. Thanks for listening, friends. We're going to sing our goodbye song now. And you can sing along. The words are just right over here. We read a book, then we played a game, and we